Heavenly Links by Jake Donovan. Personable, happy, outgoing, all enter the minds of the boy's family members as they watch him grow and develop. Tall, handsome, determined come to mind as well. The boy watches them back, wondering how they can be so blind, sitting there as though they have had no effect on his growth as an individual, when in reality they have had everything to do with it. The boy's dirty blonde hair blows in the wind, as his family sees him run up and down the sandy shores of Hilton Head, South Carolina, while his baby blue eyes stand out against the dark navy of the ocean. The boy looks back for a picture, smiling awkwardly as he is losing and gaining teeth. Spiritually, the boy has been guided by his religious grandmother. Without her, the boy would have no sense of the world. He is not too religious, but believes strongly in the power of prayer. For when his uncle was dying, the boy prayed that he would get to hold on to his son once, and he did. The glaring character flaw, however, shows through the boy's idleness when it comes to his schoolwork. The boy works hard for those who inspire him, but then cannot concentrate on his work for those who he feels are wasting his time. The boy has worked hard all his life to fix this issue, yet he cannot seem to squash it. Even at home, when his mother calls for the table to be set, the boy would rather lay on the couch and watch Jimmy Neutron. Boy genius. There is one aspect of life where the boy can be seen in all of his glory, for approximately 8 hours per week. And that, as his father put it, was heaven on earth. What is the heaven on earth that his father, his brothers, and the boy had found? The heaven were the golf courses of America. The one trigger event for the boy's love of the game came when he was about 10 years old. The boy was playing golf at Middleton Golf Course with his father and another couple. Yes, the boy had played golf before. However, he never took it seriously and became lazy on the course. He had bad habits that led him not enjoying the quality time with the men of the family. It was the seventh hole at Middleton, a short 135-yard par 3, where the back of the green was nearly on Route 114, and hit his 7-1 a perfect 125 yards. As the boy and his father walked up the fairway, his father said to him, "You're in the bird sanctuary." At the time, the boy had no idea what his father was speaking of until a few holes later. As the boy read the slope of the green and aligned his putt, he became nervous. He had never been so close before in one shot. The boy panicked and ran the putt 5 foot past the hole. In frustration with himself, the boy took less time to analyze his shot and just trusted his instincts. The boy smoothly brought his blade-shaped putter back and forth, cleanly knocking the ball on the correct line. It goes in, the boy's first par. Suddenly, the game became fun and exciting. 3 holes later, the boy stood at the top of the 10th tee, looking out over the even shorter 100-yard hole. He took out his 5-iron at the suggestion of his father. Just like his par putt, the boy trusted his instincts and did not overanalyze his shot. He sticks his shot to 4 feet, and once again enters the bird sanctuary. Curious as to what the sanctuary actually is, the boy decides to make his putt for his first birdie as a golfer. The events of this day turned out to be a defining moment in the boy's life. From this point on, he shares a unique connection with the love-hate game of golf, while also sharing something with his fathers, brothers, uncles, and friends. The game of golf is where the boy finds peace, where he can see God, but also where if he makes a mistake, will be punished. The boy did not know this at the time, but the game of golf will connect several aspects of his life into one 4-hour match. The boy's father, Pat, introduced the game to him at a young age of 7. Pat grew up grooming young golfers in his family, as both his older sons and nephew are great golfers, his nephew having paid professionally off the tips he received from Pat while they were playing for beer back in Cincinnati. From his father, the boy realizes how calm and peaceful the golf course actually is. The boy can see God in any beautiful hole, putt, iron shot, etc., while on the course. The importance of the game to the boy's father can be seen at no other moment than at the boy's Christmas play the night before the boy received his first set of clubs. The boy was a sheep in the narrative of Jesus' birth, and Pat looked over at the boy's grandmother. She had tears running down her face as she said, "I hope this is what heaven is like." Sarcastically, but without question, some meaning behind his response, the boy's father said, "I was hoping it looked more like a golf course." The boy's father developed his son's love for the game, taking him out weekly for a quick 9 holes or a full round of 18, fostering the boy's competitiveness spirit for the sport. The boy's father often bet the boy ice cream after the round, helping ensure that the boy stayed focused while on the course. In order to truly develop a morally sound golfer, the boy's father would not give him mulligans for poor shots, as it would be an escape from the punishment instituted by the rules of the game. The boy still remembers the first time he saw God on a golf course. The boy had just finished his 17th hole at Oyster Reef Golf Club in Hilton Head, South Carolina. The short par 3 was quite easy for the boy as he made a routine par. However, it was not in his play where he saw God, but rather in the layout and landscape of the course. Standing at the tee box, the boy could see the beautiful Atlantic Ocean beyond the green. However, it was not until he finished the hole that he truly saw the real beauty of the hole. Standing at the rough's edge, beyond the green, the boy looked out over a cliff into the horizon at the setting sun. The orange glow of the sun, coupled with the soft breeze off the ocean, and standing with his father and brothers, the boy realized that this is where God truly lies. In addition to the 17th hole at Oyster Reef, the boy can smell the work of God anytime he has an early tea time at a golf club. The smell of the woods, lakes, and freshly cut lawn coming off the course smell better than and more realistic to the boy than the world's most expensive perfume. On May 26, 2008, the boy had his faith and love for the sport reaffirmed. Playing the beautiful Georgetown Country Club, the boy had just finished the difficult par 5, 11th hole with a nice par. With honors to hit first, the boy took out his forehand for the 200-yard shot. Taking no practice swing and trusting his instincts, just like he had ever since his first par, the boy took the club back. As he accelerated through the ball, the boy never had a better feel while hitting a golf ball. He watched as it took off perfectly, started low, and rising up like one half of a bell curve. Landing before the hole, the ball rolled back as if controlled by God towards the pin, until it had disappeared. Hole in one. The boy yelled for joy as his best friend's jaw dropped in amazement, and while his father tried to give him a high five. The boy ran around the tee box and even took off his shirt from the euphoria of the moment. From one shot, the boy realized the joy and love he had for the game of golf. Since that fateful day, on May 26, 2008, the boy has tried to play at least a few holes of golf every day. His love for the game renewed. Golf is truly the greatest sport on the planet. The boy cannot decide where he finds most joy in the course. He has played at Ireland, where he felt connected to his grandmother as she rode in the cart and as his father and he played around. However, the boy has also found joy in the links in Hilton Head, where he could be with his immediate family golfing. The boy starts to realize that there is not one golf course in particular which represents his love, faith, and desire to play the game. However, the common themes of family run through all the courses he has played. The boy at the age of 18 understands that the setting for happiness in his life comes simply from being on any given course on any given day with the people who inspired him to play, his fathers and brothers. The boy loves the game of golf so much that no matter his shot total, the day is never a failure or disappointment. The day is a success. Thankfully, God has given the boy the ability to play the game of golf, and therefore no day can be a failure. The boy has been surrounded by people who love the game, so they will only help and develop his spirit and love for the game as well. He cannot determine whether his greatest success came from his first par, his hole-in-one, or in his discovery of golf's beauty. The boy will one day understand that his greatest success comes from the love and faith he has gained from the sport, but this will not occur until the boy is unable to play the game. The boy was simply walking down the third fairway at Ferncroft Country Club about 2 weeks ago, after hitting a beautiful three-wood down the middle. As the boy walked, he took in the silence and peace of the course. He felt like he was on the road to heaven, and God was waiting for him up at the green. As he approached the boy, he remembered the love of the game that he had, which was fostered from his father. As the boy learned, love and trust are synonyms, and as the boy trusted his swing, he hit a beautiful approach shot to 10 feet. Walking up to the green, the boy saw the sand traps surrounding the green and remembered all the times he received punishments from courses. Yes, he continues to receive these punishments, but at a much smaller rate. After sinking his putt for a birdie, the boy looked back over the hole. In this one hole, the boy saw everything that was important to him, namely faith and love. Contemplating over the beauty of these next two things, he could only envision how he would see it on the next hole, and the hole after that, and every hole he will ever play.